guys, it's Choxy here, and this is my first video for my channel, Choxy Glamour, and today I am going to do my boyfriend's makeup. He's agreed to be my first model.
Victim.
I will be making him into an old man, I believe, so here we go.
Cool.
I've just put on the number 7 airbrush primer on his face to prime his face to make it makeable stay. I will now move on to my Maybelline New York Fit Me Anti-Shine Stick, which is a foundation stick, and I'm just going to use it straight from the stick because it's not part of my kit, it's just my own makeup. So this is just going to dull his face down a bit. Just blob a bit of that on there, and I will then blend it in.
Quite aggressive with the makeup.
I'm not usually, it's only because it's you.
Oh, because me.
I'll then blend it in with my Real Technique stippling brush. One of the best brushes ever. I'll rub that in a circular motion. Right, that's all done, and I've already prepared my palette with my Makeup International foundation, the palest one in the palette, and I've also got my MAC Face and Body foundation in a C1, which I'm now going to put on top, mixed together. I'm going to move on to blending it out with my Expert Face Brush, also by Real Techniques. Just make it a little bit neater because I've just slapped it on there really. Normally you would go down the neck as well, but just for this video I'm not going to, because I'm just going to stop at the beard, but you want the whole look to finish where the t-shirt finishes there.
I feel like one of those air hostesses. Mix it up here and here.
I'm now going to put on a really cheap, it's a foundation powder foundation, sorry, from Poundland. It's called Angel Light and it's shade A. I'm just going to use that as a powder, so I'm going to put quite a bit of that on to set the makeup so I can then add the details. I use my big powder brush. Start off by, if you want you can use a powder puff, just dab the powder on so you don't move the makeup around, but just put loads on there so all the makeup is set. We're now going to move on to adding detail and making him look silly.
Silly.
So I've got my eyeshadow from Makeup International, full palette there. I will probably use a brown, say that one, or a bit of them two added together. Wait, that's not brown, that's blue. That one or that one. So
Smurf.
I'll start off with my Makeup International number 8 brush, which is usually not used for concealer, but it's got quite a fine edge, so I'm going to use it as a detail brush. What I need you to do, wrinkle your face up, please. Yeah, let's start with your forehead.
Feels like I'm having like a big poo.
Oh, lovely. Thanks for saying that. Right, tap that off, and I'm just going to go really scrub your face.
I'm gonna say these videos have been so you got to show your face then. Your scrub, no shot.
Bit like that, yeah. Really screw up, and I'm gonna.
Oh, itchy nose.
I don't care about your itchy nose.
It itches.
Right, really screw up, like no, just your forehead. Frown for me, frown. Right, that's it. And then you just go in the lines that creates. I'm going to use a finer brush actually because he's not being very easy.
I'm trying.
I'm going to use the Makeup International.
I'm not an angry, frowny person.
3 brush then.
Number 3.
And I'm going to mix these 2 browns together. Maybe add a bit of black as well. Right, okay. And you don't have one that side, so I'll just add one.
I'm getting added a fake thing.
Yeah, a fake thing is being added to your face, and then I will
What
blend
is the
that
actual fake thing called?
with the
a wrinkle.
A wrinkle, yes. Blend that with the number 5 Makeup International brush because you smudged it. You can stop frowning now. And then just blend that out. I've made the line a bit thick. Normally do them a bit thinner, but if your boyfriend really doesn't help, like my boyfriend, that can't be helped.
She's just blaming me for everything that goes wrong.
Yeah, that's what you're here for. So he now has 2 funny little lines on his head. Okay, we will now. Can you do the fun? No, not frowny lines. Oh, you don't have them. It's all right.
I don't have them.
You don't have them.
I'm not old yet.
Well, some people have them. You know, really
22.
strong lines. So no, you don't have to make that face. I'll just make them up. I'll start with some over here, and then over here, maybe one up here. I don't know, just put them anywhere really. Anywhere you want wrinkles. Anywhere at all. I wouldn't show that one. That one's a bit of a mess. I'll fix it.
Cool. How would you fix it?
With another brush. I'm just going to clean a bit off. Or what you could do, you could just, put a bit of foundation over the top of it. I'm just going to clean it off with a brush. And then I'll get my foundation brush again. Good as new. Just. He's got 2 brown lines in the middle of his forehead at the moment. I
kind of feel like I've got an ant with that little ant bits. Right.
I don't want ant bits. Turn your head that way for me.
Camera's loving it.
The lines are all a bit thick. It's fine. We're fixed in a minute. We're now going to move on to your eyes. Smile lines, please. No, not like that. Like, there you are. Just go in the smile lines.
Like crow's feet.
Yeah, that's right. And then here. Probably should have used a grey. You can use a grey as well. Any colour. You just want the lines to look deep, so grey or black as well can work. Depends how harsh you want the look to be. You've stopped doing it on this eye. I need you to do what you're doing on that eye on this eye. It doesn't matter if they're not the same both sides, well, not exactly the same, because wrinkles aren't all the same on both sides of your face. Your face is odd.
I think you just insulted every person here.
No, I meant both
Your
sides.
face is odd.
Both sides of your face are different. They're not exactly the same, so both sides of the face are not going to be the same.
But what if you're like the perfect genetic specimen?
Well, then...
Good for you.
Yeah, exactly. Good for you. Keep wrinkling your eye up, please. Thank you. Right, what I'm going to do now is make the eyes look droopy. So you draw a line from here to here, which makes the eye look droopy, basically.
Droopy eyes.
Droopy eyes.
All people have droopy eyes?
Well, where they've sagged from age, you know.
Saggy eyes.
Saggy eyes.
Okay, give me saggy eyes.
Right, so close your eyes for me, and it's just from the top of the eyebrow, go into the socket line, and then down to where you've drawn your smile lines. Still using the same brush. You can change brushes if you want.
That tickles so much.
Okay, open your eyes for me. And then face the camera so they can see that. I don't know if they can actually because of the lighting, but you should be able to see that it looks a bit saggy. It's joined onto the other line, which
I feel old, if that helps.
I will rectify in a minute. It's not meant to join onto this
I
line.
feel
here.
kind of like I've aged a bit.
That's good. It's always a good sign if you feel old, because I remember when we did this, I felt very old. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, is that really me?
You probably told them that you'd done this to yourself before.
Yeah.
Context might help.
I've done this to myself before. Well, I've not actually done this to myself. I had it done to me.
We've got a picture, haven't we?
Yes.
Boom, picture. That's her with old makeup on.
I look beautiful. Can you?
And now we're back.
Right, I'm going to do that in the other eye.
That's her with old makeup on.
I look beautiful. Can you?
And now we're back.
Right, I'm going to do that in the other eye. Close again, thank you. And to the socket line. And down. Just adding shadow to everything. I'm going to start blending those lines. I have got my Charles Fox brush. I don't actually know which one, but it's a very good blending brush. This one here. So I'm going to blend these. Make them look a bit more natural lines. You look so bored.
This is my concentrating face.
Why are you concentrating?
I don't know. Why should I thought it'd be helpful. I don't know what to do. I'm just a model.
Blendy, blendy.
I can add this to my CV. Modelled.
Blendy, blendy. Close. Thank you. Right, okay, nearly done with adding the lines. I've lost my brush, there it is. Just gonna do.
God, I feel old.
What are these lines called here?
Face lines.
Face.
I don't know.
Face lines.
You're the makeup artist student.
Yes, it doesn't mean I remember what every line on your face is called. Right.
Comment if you know what it is.
I'm going to do these mouth lines. Mouth lines. From the top, bottom.
You heard it here first. They're called mouth lines now.
Could you smile for me, please? So I can see where they are. Thank you. Mouth lines. Oh, that actually... Oh, no. Go back to doing that. There you are.
I look really silly.
Yeah, you look ridiculous, but it helps.
I'm like an old timer.
It doesn't help when you talk. Okay. Just smudge all my lines.
Sorry.
Where he's got his beard, you can't really go down much further than his tashy bit there. There you are. Normally, I might do it as well, you would do sunken in lines here to here, so it looks like a bit like this, looks a bit like that. So I'm going to sunken in his face, but his beard's in the way of where you'd do it, so yeah, sort of start where like you'd normally contour onto your cheekbones. Probably not the best brush to use, so I'm going to use my eyeshadow brush. Here. Just add shadow, and then you'd go down, but his beard's in the way, so we'll just stop there.
Oh dear. Like a fish. It's really hard to like hold your
Well, you
cheeks
don't need to hold it.
I thought I did. No direction. No direction.
I'm busy concentrating. Right, okay. Can't really see that because obviously his beard, but there's a bit of shadow just along there. And I will... You can then add whatever you want. You can make the nose look larger, you can make the nose look smaller, you can add age spots, all by using eyeshadow or different types of makeup, such as foundation, concealer, highlight bits of the face. I'm now just going to finish the look by highlighting all of the lines on the face using a white eyeshadow, because that makes the lines look more deep, because the highlight on the top of the face shows where the face is sunken in, if you get what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to highlight them. This brush is probably a bit too big, so I'm going to get a completely new brush. I've got my Makeup International #1 brush. #1. To finish off, I am going to add, I thought I had a red, but I don't. So I'm going to add an orangey colour. Let's go with, let's go with that and a purpley pink mixed together, just to add under his eyes, which he's going to love. And I'm going to use my Kryolan professional art brush, a 0.
That's in my eye. It's in my eye. Ah! Oh, it's in the eye.
Oh, I'm sorry. Put your head down a little bit. Okay, look into the camera. It's just made his eyes look it's meant to be red, but I don't have a red. So it just makes his eyes look a little bit tired underneath. So I'm going to finish the look there. You can also add white into the eyebrows. I haven't got the correct brush with me today, but you can use one of those, it's a bit like a mascara wand, I've forgotten the name for it. And I would have used, wherever it's gone, where's it gone? Where's it gone? It's gone. It's my paint pot in white. Ah, I found it. Oh, pout paint, sorry, which is actually a lipstick, but it's white, and I would have used it to whiten his eyebrows and his beard as well, if I brought the correct brush with me. You can also add lines onto the neck here to make the neck look wrinkly, so sunken in. I might actually do that just to show you, just quickly, so, brush. Eyeshadow. Brown. Neck. Something a bit like that, just to make the neck look sunken in, so it's not completely odd to the face. So, that's my finished makeup look. Right, I hope you enjoyed my video of making my boyfriend look old.
Where's the young'uns?
I will put a list of all the makeup and brushes I used in the description box. My next video will be my boyfriend getting his revenge on my face. I don't have a clue what he's going to do.
I don't even know what I'm going to do.
So,
just like,
hopefully make me look beautiful. We can hope. But yeah, so that will be my next video, and I'm also planning on doing a Hunger Games themed series, should we call it? Series, because I've done a recent project at uni on that, and I thought it'd be good to show you some of my ideas I came up with. So, once again, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all soon. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye!
Bye.